All right, so now I hear people say this a lot, especially when they are trying to convince you to get a property. My question is this: was the value of paying 24 years ago same as now?
No, it's not the same.
So if you calculate it economically,
yes,
is the person losing or gaining?
What you just said now is actually what a lot of people do say, that your return on investment is your return on investment is 100%, is 200% in 1 year and all that. I'm not sure there is any investment in Nigeria you will do that your return on investment will be 100% in 1 year. But trust me, your return on investment for 24 years, for example, the person I just cited,
okay,
yes, you can have a very good return on investment because it's a very long time.
Hello everyone, welcome to another intriguing episode of Shelter Nest Reality Podcast. And today I have very interesting things to tell you about. It's very, very interesting. Hope you are ready because it's loaded. It's something you would really find captivating. I'm here to learn. And trust me, always I bring you that one source, that one person filled with so much knowledge that will walk us through the street of Lagos and tell us how we need to get property. Tell us things, do's and don'ts in getting properties in Lagos. And it's still me, your girl, Faith. I will be talking about investment strategies. You heard me? Investment strategies. There are a whole lot you need to learn, you need to know while investing. And with me is that wonderful person, like I said, is really, 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 really experienced. And with Mr. Oladayo Okeniyi. Welcome, sir. Welcome again once more to this amazing show. It feels so nice having you. We're not done tapping, like I said. We keep tapping, we keep learning. Because you know it all.
No.
I say you know it all.
Well, thank you, Faith. Happy to be here one more time. And I think it has been an inspiring moment talking with you and also to our dear listener out there. So I think today will also be a great day as well.
Yeah, today will be a great day, people, because we're talking about investment. Investment. Now, when trying to invest, you need to learn one or two strategies you would use to invest in real estate. So let's go back to the main one. Let's say the most popular strategy, Mr. Dyer. So this buy-to-let strategy, I heard that a lot. Buy-to-let.
Yeah, that's the most popular strategy as far as real estate investment is concerned.
How popular is this? Why is it most popular? Because I heard that a lot, actually.
Yeah, because everybody that wants to invest today actually wants to get value for their investments.
Okay.
And the only way you can get a long-term value for your investments is to buy it. And not everybody can actually afford to buy a property. And because of the migration of people into Lagos, everybody needs a place to stay. Then we must have people that will invest in that line, buy a property, then rent it out to people that can actually afford it.
So that's just simply what it means to buy to let.
Yes.
When people buy and then let out people that will be needing it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, great. All right, that sounds like a very solid approach.
Yeah.
And it's really going to yield in so much because people are trying to subsidize for people that are not able to get it directly. So they're middlemen, they buy and then they let it out to people that want it.
Exactly.
That's a really good approach. So what about other approaches like flipping properties? How do people flip property?
Flipping properties is also a very good strategy when it comes to real estate investments. It's just all about taking opportunities or advantages of what we have in the market. Somebody might think of, I need money urgently, then another investor is there to buy the property at a cheaper rate, not at the market price.
Okay.
At a cheaper rate, then probably you put it up, you renovate it, you do everything, then you sell at a profit.
How viable is this strategy?
Yeah, it's very viable because you're buying at a lower cost, you're putting it into the right shape, renovating it, and you're selling to the right people. You're not selling at the same price that you bought it. You're selling at a profit. So it's very viable.
For the person that is buying and renovating?
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Viable.
That's a rewarding approach, I must say. And talking about other approaches, how has this really affected the expansion, like property real estate expansion in Lagos in general?
Yes, all these approaches, strategies have actually expanded real estate in Lagos because you are actually helping a lot of people, and also you're making money and creating value for yourself. Because not everybody, like I said earlier, can actually afford to buy a property, but everybody in Lagos needs a place to stay. Now, if you can afford to buy a property, then you can rent it out at a cost.
Okay.
Within a short period of time or a time frame, you can recoup your money. Then you start making money on that same property.
Wow.
So it's a very good approach, and all these approaches actually helps people that actually want to invest in real estate, and that can give you a good return on your investments.
So when realtors talk about joint ventures and partnerships, what do they mean?
Yes, well, joint venture is actually a very good investment approach.
Okay.
This is just a situation whereby probably you have a land, you don't have the capacity to build on it. You can actually call for a developer to come and build something on it, and you have a sharing formula for it.
Okay.
Or you might have the capacity to build, or you don't have the capacity to buy a land in a strategic location. Probably you have money to construct some block of flats on my land at Ikoyi, Banana Island, because it's expensive. You don't have the money to buy. I can actually give you my land. Okay, come and build on it. It's a joint venture. Okay. Then at the end of the day, we have a sharing formula to say, okay, yes, this is your contribution to this investment. Oh, take this. I will take this. Then everybody will smile.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So is it just in Lagos or it happens everywhere in Nigeria?
Yeah, currently now I think is most popular in Lagos because that's where the great thing is actually happening as far as real estate is concerned. Okay. You can't do that in a location where properties or land is selling for just 100,000, 200,000 naira. Mm-hmm. The cost of construction is actually far, far higher than what is the cost of land. So I can easily afford to buy a land and build on it. Why do I have to go for joint venture? Oh. So, but in Lagos, most importantly, even if you check some locations, the cost of land is actually far more than the cost of construction. So I will look at it to say, oh, I have the money to build, but I don't have money to buy this land. Let me have somebody that has the land and let me build on it and move on. I might have the land, I don't have the money to build on it. Let me look for somebody that have the money to build, then come and build on my land. Let's share the profits.
Okay, is it the same as leasing? Person leases the land to you for quite some time, or you building on someone else's land. Is there no risk attached to it?
No, there's no risk attached to it. That's why it's called joint venture or partnership. You are coming together. When you're doing a partnership, everybody comes together with their own share of this contribution. Now, he's bringing a land, you are bringing the money to build on it. So, and you have the same entitlement. It has been spelled out in your joint venture agreement to say, oh, 3 units or 4 units or 5 units will be yours. 2 units will be mine because I'm building on this based on the value, based on your contribution to the projects. Now, when you're talking about leasing is actually different entirely from joint venture, because joint venture is more or less like an ownership business. 2 of you have a say on it. But when it comes to leasing is just for a period of time. Probably 5 years, 10 years, it reverts back to the owner.
Okay.
So you are just there to lease. You are just there for a period, a short-term period, or it might be a long-term period. Okay. But definitely you are not the owner. And it will definitely revert back to the owner after the expiration of your lease period.
All right, so in these joint ventures, both parties own this property.
Yes.
So do they have to share the profits equally?
Yes, it depends on the agreement they have in their joint venture agreement. Some of them might want to share the profit, the proceeds on it, because some joint ventures comes with renting out the property at the end of the day, and it can be spelled out to say, oh, you own a 3 units, you can go ahead and sell your 3 units or rent it out. I own 4 units out of this. Yes, I can take a decision on anything I want to do on my 4 units. But what you're saying invariably is, yes, we own this thing together. We come together to make this thing work. You bring your own quota, I bring my own quota. Then we have a structure, we have a business, we have an investment. Then we have a say on this investment.
Okay, that is really nice. And I see a lot of people now, they be like, okay, I'm leasing apartments, Airbnb, short lets. So what do you have to say about it's really increasing in Lagos? Most people even prefer to use those people than go to a hotel.
Yes, because it's actually convenient.
Okay.
Because short length is more or less like you are in your comfort zone. And when you're living a particular area, you're leaving your house and you have something that looks like your house. Definitely might not be like your house anyway, but it's close to where you're staying. Then you feel comfortable. You have everything. You can cook yourself. You have movements. You have everything as far as leisure and everything is concerned.
Okay.
So you can easily say, yes, I want to sleep at the living room. I want to do this. I want to entertain my guests. I want to do this and that. So, but in hotels, you can't do that. So it's also a very good strategy in investment because a lot of people are going into that now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to stay in hotel again. They want to have their own freedom. And that's why people would like to take short lets. They will have to take Airbnb to make sure that they enjoy their stay. Now, for instance, maybe you're a family of 4, you're coming home, maybe from abroad and all that, and probably 4 of you have to stay in different rooms in the hotel. Then you have 4 rooms under one roof. You prefer to stay because you can watch over yourself.
Yes.
It will reduce your cost of probably cooking and all that. You can get food done in your kitchen and you can have access to so many other things, just exactly where you are coming from. So a lot of people invest in this because that is what is actually going on now. But most importantly, you have to look at a suitable location for all these things so that you can get value for your investments.
Right. So how profitable is this approach to real estate people, like realtors?
Yeah, it's actually profitable. Like I said, if you can look at an average of, okay, let's say 365 days divided by 2, and you're very sure that yes, you can get this done in a year, then you're making money. But the most important thing is you must do it in the right location and you must focus on the right people that will take it.
So, Mr. Dayo, when you talk about real estate development, a whole lot of things run through people's mind. There are a whole lot of things to be cleared. I'm very sure that I'm not the only one here. Even people out there, viewers out there, prospects out there, they want to learn what it means, what it really entails to develop your real estate property or something.
Okay, yeah. Well, real estate development is also something popular today in Lagos, and it has to do with building properties. We have some set of people called developers. They take the risk of building a property. They take the risk of buying lands. They will build on it with their own money, and they will sell to people, which people actually buy into. Majority of properties we have in Lagos today, they are built by developers.
Oh.
And there you can actually invest in whatever they are doing. You can also contribute to it as well. But the most important thing is developers that are building, they actually have a mindset to help the society, to help you navigate through the stress of, oh, I'm looking for one bricklayer tomorrow, I'm looking for one plumber next tomorrow, and all that. So you have to go through them, buy what you need to buy, and stay in your property. Don't get me wrong. There will still be need for you to do some maintenance in your house. Okay. But it's not the stress of, oh, I gave money to one plumber to come and do my plumbing work. Oh, my elder brother in the village, I gave him money to build a house for me. At the end of the day, I didn't see the money. Okay. So all those things, you have to take them aside. You will not experience those stuff. You have your property, you have everything. They have taken all the risks to build on that land for you. It's just for you to come with your money and buy the property from them.
But this approach is more permanent in Lagos, I guess.
Yes.
Because it's rare for it to sit out there in other states because nobody have time to.
No, because there is no profit in it when you're doing it out there. Because the question is, I can easily, how much are they selling land? How much is cost of construction? I don't need to do that. I don't need to stress myself. I can easily get all those things done within how many days, and if I have my money, I'll move on with it.
So how profitable is it for your prospects?
Yeah, it's actually profitable because you are actually taking yourself away. You're taking some stress away from your head. Okay. You're not thinking of, oh, one bricklayer will not come to site tomorrow, one plumber will not do this and all that. And also in terms of issues that surrounds, I'm giving money to somebody and all that, you're taking that away. It's just for you to look for the right developer, look for the right design you want. Then you pay and get it done.
Okay, you have to give them what you want before they develop it, or they have to develop and then you come and buy?
They have to develop and you come and buy. And in some cases, you can also give them what you want. Some do that as well.
Okay.
I do that. You give me your design, you tell me, this is what I want. I give it to you.
And it's always affordable?
Yes, it's affordable.
Like the prospect to check it, compare, and then it's okay?
Yes. Everything is there. So you can compare with what the market is saying. In Naija now, we know what the market is saying in Naija. So if you see a property a developer has built and you like the property, it's just to approach the developer. How much is this? How much is this? I like this property. You negotiate, then you own it.
And it's saving you the stress of having to go through documentation, the rigorous processes and all.
You have to go through the documentation.
Okay.
It's very important. It's very, very
But the person has it already, just for you to hand it over to the new.
But you have to be very sure that the person you're dealing with is the right person.
Okay.
And you have to also be very sure that the land they build on is the right land.
Okay.
Yes. So you have to go through all the stress again. Yes. It's not stress anyway. It's what you need to do.
It's a very step process.
Yes.
Okay, but this person is saving you stress of having to deal with external people,
exactly.
like
builders and all that, and you get yourself some headaches and all that. Mr. Lagbaja has not completed my job. This has not done this. This has not done this. Somebody has run away with my money, and stress and all that, and also time frame as well, because it's not a day job. Maybe you have a need for you to move from where you are to go to another place. Then you need to get something. So if you have to build, then you have to wait for a certain period of time, because you can't get it done in a day.
Yeah, I see that a lot. I see that a lot online. I see properties going for 120 million, all those kind of. Yeah. So those are like developers.
Yes,
they've done the work for you.
Exactly.
Finished work, just for you to for them to give you the key, then with the documents.
Definitely.
Then you have to go through the process of confirming, probably through your legal practitioner.
Exactly.
And all of that.
Make sure everything is right and genuine.
That is a very nice strategy.
Yeah.
Like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because I'm thinking a lot right now. So now, Mr. Darius, I want to ask something. And I want to put me through like a novice. So what do you mean what do one mean when they say long-term real estate investment? I heard that a lot.
Okay, well, for people that want to look at that strategy, it's a very good strategy. But it's a strategy that you have to wait for a very long time, just like the name. It's not something that you invest in real estate today that you're thinking of making your money today. So in that case, you consider area a developing area with less infrastructure, but they have potentials. Area that fast growing industry or something nice is coming to tomorrow, or area that has a foresight. Those are the areas that you invest in. Then you wait for a long period of time to get your appreciation.
Okay, like people going down Epe.
Exactly.
Where's the place after Epe?
Yeah, but Epe now you cannot say Epe is you cannot do a long term appreciation wherever in Epe now, because even Epe is developed now.
Really?
Yes. If you go to Epe today, you see a lot of estate there. Yes. Wow. Epe is developed now. But these are places where you can buy and you wait for some time. Your investment appreciates. Yesterday, I was listening to one developer, and he was saying that he bought his land 24 years ago.
Wow.
And he just started building now. Do you know that that's a very good investment? You bought your land 24 years ago. Imagine how much he will buy the land then. Probably he's buying let's say 5,000 plots.
Okay.
And now in that location, probably they are selling for 50 million naira.
Wow.
And you're building on it. The same construction cost the person that is building on 50 million naira is using the same construction cost you're using. Now, if the person at the end of the day is selling for 150 million naira, your property also will sell for the same thing because you're competing. But you have taken away about 45 million naira, which is the cost of your land.
Wow.
So it's a very good investment, but you have to wait. For people that are looking for quick money, yes, let me invest today and sell tomorrow, that might not work. But for people that, yes, they have the money, they can keep it somewhere instead of keeping your money in your bank and wait for 10 years, 15 years, bank will use your money and give you 5 naira, 10 naira as your profit and all that. No, you can actually put all those money into real estate and wait. But the most important thing is the time of waiting, try as much as possible to do your documentation. It's very important.
All right, so now I hear people say this a lot, especially when they are trying to convince you to get a property. My question is this: was the value of things 24 years ago same as now?
No, it's not the same.
So if you calculate it economically,
yes,
is the person losing or gaining?
Well, what you just said now is actually what a lot of people do say, that your return on investment is your return on investment is 100%, is 200% in 1 year and all that. I'm not sure there is any investment in Nigeria you will do that your return on investment will be 100% in 1 year. But trust me, your return on investments for 24 years, for example, the person I just cited, yes, you can have a very good return on investments because it's a very long time. Now, the value you're buying it then is small. Let's say probably you might even be buying it at 1,000 naira. Then,
a plot of land.
For a plot of land, then 24 years back.
Okay.
And now you're selling or you're building something on it. Trust me, you have your money back, no matter how, because you'll be selling at today's value. That's what we call amount of 1 naira. Mm-hmm. Yes, you'll be selling at what 1 naira is selling for in today's markets. That's what you'll be selling.
Yeah, but is that really the value?
Yeah, that's the value anyway, because that's the real value. Amount of 1 naira today, that's the real value.
But that wasn't the amount of, let's say, when we are converting naira to dollar, that wasn't the same, let's say 24 years back. Okay. How much was the conversion rate then?
A lot of people look at that because of the system that we run. Okay. Who tells you that tomorrow dollar cannot come down?
Dollar will come down.
Yes. It's not
Nigeria.
Yes, it's possible. Dollar was not like this before. Yes, for it to have gone to where it is today, nobody will say dollar will not come down. I think obviously there was something that was done that made dollar to come down to about 1,000 naira or so before it goes back to where we are today. Yes, if things are being put in place, dollar will come down. Now, are you now gaining on your? And again, the market value we are talking about is also determined by the same dollar.
Yes.
Do you know? Now, okay, for instance, now somebody bought a property 1,000 naira then. It was because of the value then that you have the 1,000 naira.
Exactly.
Now, today, if they are selling the same land at 50 million, is that same current value? Dollar value and all that has been put in place to arrive at that same value.
So now, from what you said, I'm trying to just phantom that. Is the person losing or gaining?
He's gaining.
It's the same value as at 24 years ago, and the person still having the same value after 24 years ago compared to what we have, the dollar naira rate conversion. Is the person really gaining?
He's gaining.
Really?
Yes. The person is gaining. It might not be as what he should get, but it's not the same. Because now, for instance, somebody, let me give you an instance. You and I invested in a property. You bought your property 24 years back, and you bought it at 1,000 naira. And now, I bought my own property today, and I bought it at 50 million naira.
Okay.
Yes, that is the real market value.
All right.
And I want to sell tomorrow. And probably dollars has increased and all that, appreciation value and stuff like that. And I said, I want to sell at 70 million naira. And we have the same property within the same location. I will not say because my own property, I bought it at 1,000 naira 24 years back. I will sell at 10 naira. I will sell at that same 70 million naira. You want to sell your own property as well.
Because that's the current market value.
Yes. Whether dollar is selling for 200 million, dollar is selling for 300 million, that is the current market value. For instance, you bought dollar when dollar was 5 naira, and you keep your dollar, right?
Yes.
And somebody bought dollar when dollar was 1,000 naira. And today now, dollar is 1,545 naira. You that bought it at 1,000 at 1 naira then, and you want to sell, the person that bought it at 1,000 naira also wants to sell. You will not say because you bought your own dollar 1,000 naira then you will sell at 1,000 naira, at 10 naira then you will sell at 1,000 naira. No, you will sell it at the current market value. Okay. So you are making money for yourself.
Person is making money actually.
Yes.
That's what you're trying to. Okay, I'm going to take that the person is making more money, but I'm still trying to phantom me that. Let's say the value, because now, let's say currently, let's just keep related aside now. Let's just compare something. So let's say I went to buy sweets. It's a sweet that we were getting for 5 naira, and I got to the supermarket and they are selling it for 50 naira, 100 naira. Same quantity, same sweets, same everything. But because of things have changed, and then they have to sell it for that amount. That is the market. That is the value of that sweet now.
Exactly.
So let's say someone that. We are still getting, it's still the same thing. It's still the value.
Yeah, there is. Because the value of yesterday is not the value of today. You bought it at 5 naira. They are selling it now at 50 naira. I mean, now you want to resell. You will not sell at 10 naira. You will also sell at 50 naira. Because that's the real market value.
Thank you, people. So Mr. Daya has been able to convince me that the value of something, let's say you're getting a property some years back and they're trying to sell it now. Trust me, you're going to sell it at the current market value. Let's say you got it. So that is the essence.
Okay, sorry, let me just chip this in. For instance, in the year past, you and I have been hearing that the Banana Island was selling for 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, and all that. Our parents was unable to afford it then. Okay. Because the economy was okay, economy was nice and all that. But currently now, do you know that to get a property or to get a land in Banana Island, you must have billions of naira?
So now, let me just make you think what I'm thinking. Don't you think the 1,000 naira then has the same value with the 1 billion naira they're selling it for now?
No, it's not.
Maybe because some people were unable to afford that same 1,000 naira. And you think now because it's very cheap, even a baby has 1,000 naira. A baby can dash you 1,000 naira. But maybe then the 1,000 naira, like the 1 billion they were seeing, don't you think that same way?
No, they are not the same value. They are not the same value. Amount of 1 naira today will actually take you to invest in today.
Okay.
Amount of 1 naira tomorrow in perpetuity will actually take you to invest tomorrow. Amount of 1 naira yesterday will actually make you to invest yesterday, not today.
I've successfully stressed Mr. Dayo a bit. So I know that sometimes, I know always properties appreciate. Well, it's good to stress him a bit, and he has been able to convince me that the value of what you're getting yesterday cannot be the value of what you sell it tomorrow. So we have market value. So that's convinced. That in general is best when you buy something. You just invest now against the next step tomorrow. All right, people. Thank you so much for joining us in this wonderful, intriguing episode. I've learned a lot. I mean, market strategies is a huge one. They are broken it down in bits that we can understand. So prospects, what are you waiting for? Rush that property now. Now, don't think about it twice. Because the market value tomorrow will definitely change. And we don't want to lose. All right, thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to share, like, and drop those comments. You know how much I love comments. Keep dropping them because we keep seeing them. Thank you and have a wonderful time. Bye.